Local 4 News starts now with a severe weather alert.
Indeed, that severe weather alert because temperatures are approaching record highs across Metro Detroit, well into the mid-90s right now. Actually feels more like triple digits when you step outside.
Taking a live look from our Mount Clemens Skycam right now. It's 95 degrees in Macomb County.
So if you needed more proof of just how hot it is in Metro Detroit today, what we're about to show you should do it.
Yeah, so if you want to cool off, you might want to head south. Right now, it's only 88 in Miami, 90 in New Orleans, even cooler right now in Dallas, and Los Angeles feels almost chilly at 80 degrees.
It's mixed up. Paula Tutman out on the job with landscapers who are dealing with this intense heat. Tim Pamplin is in Oakland County, where one neighborhood is dealing with a power outage on the worst day for that.
But we're going to begin at 5 with Andrew and how much longer this dangerous weather is going to last.
Well, certainly through the rest of the day, Karen and Devin, even through tonight, the heat advisory and the excessive heat warning, they are in effect and they do not expire until 8 a.m. tomorrow. So even during the nighttime hours, we need to take precautions. Make sure you drink plenty of fluid, make sure your home is well ventilated, make sure air conditioning is working. Also, be a good neighbor. Check on your neighbors, check on seniors especially. 93 right now, same as last hour. For now, we're looking at 103 as the heat index. We'll see if that temperature goes up because remember, 95 is the record. And you saw on the maps, we are not alone. Our friends in Chicago, it feels like 99. Over in Green Bay, it feels like the triple digits also. 105 is the current heat index over in Mount Clemens. 98 is what it feels like if you're not too careful in Sandusky. 100 in Flint. 104 the current heat index in Monroe. And again, that excessive heat warning, the heat advisory is for Detroit and all of Southeast Michigan. We'll talk about relief because it does come after these alerts expire. That is in your forecast for tomorrow. Plus, I've got your 7-day forecast.
All right, now it's time to get outside as folks deal with this intense heat, and some have it a whole lot harder than most right now.
It includes a sliver of Oakland County near Opdyke and South Boulevard where the power is out this afternoon. Tim Pamplin is there live. Got to be miserable right about now for some folks, Tim.
Certainly couldn't have come at a worse time, could it, Devin? I'm at, like you say, Opdyke and South. That's the combination. That's where Pontiac, Auburn Hills and Bloomfield Township meet. A business district here. There are some generators in there firing up. Others don't have them. Residences back beyond those buildings. But like you say, about an hour or so ago, the power went out and this area is now shut down. Take a look. From stores that are closed, intersections and traffic lights that aren't working. This gas station on the corner of Opdyke and South Boulevard. Tell me when the lights flickered and the power went out. First job, get to the generator. They tell me it's been a while since this old thing's ran. Well, sounds like more work needs to be done here. It's a much more serious story down the Meadow Creek Village. Dozens of seniors stuck inside, some unable to get downstairs, others that can, seeking shade.
We're very concerned about the people on the second and third floor.
The concern is with no elevators, some of these residents can't make it down 3 flights of stairs. And with minimal breeze, the temperature continues to climb.
Particularly the elder folks that might have trouble getting down to be able to come out to a cooler area, either to the first floor where there's a community area or even outside where it's going to be cooler because the trapped air is just going to heat up.
So yeah, back out here now. Youngsters just arrived to do their karate lessons, finding that the place is shuttered. Again, the advice is to stay indoors if you can, but if you've got no power, I guess the best place to be is under a shady tree. Back to you guys downtown. Sorry, back to over to Paula. Paula's working with people who are working outside. Sorry about that, folks.
No worries, Tim. No, just get inside. Stay cool. You're okay. I'm in Macomb Township. It is 99 toasty degrees. We're sun and heat soaked. The good news is not heat stroked. Look at these guys. How'd you like to be doing this? 99 degrees. At least they're under the shade. That cuts the temperature by maybe 10 or 15 degrees. But take a look over here. More construction was going on. They called it a day about an hour, 2 hours ago, and it's absolutely a good thing. We've been hanging out with folks who work outside, including landscapers, all day. It has been dangerously toasty. When you work outside for a living, you're used to dealing with all different kinds of weather conditions. But today, few have had a chance to acclimatize, and so it is particularly brutal. Already today, one worker had to call a timeout when he started showing early signs of heat stroke on a construction project in Oakland County.
Yeah, we had a gentleman who was very exhausted, and he was trying to kind of catch his breath in the shade, and we luckily had a small little area on the project that was air conditioned. So I told them, go ahead, sit in here for a minute and kind of try to drop your temperature a little bit.
At Marino's Landscape, there are big jobs going on in several counties and numerous cities, but the heat has to change the work schedule and the flow.
It's happened before on projects like this, in this heat, where we've had, ambulances called because guys have passed out on the job. A few years ago it happened working in a backyard. I had a gentleman who he had a heat stroke, and he wasn't drinking enough water, and he passed out, and before you know it, the ambulance was there and everything else.
Everything is harder to do in this heat.
It's a little bit longer because it's a little bit more hard, but they sweat it so much sometimes, and when it drink so much water.
A rock that weighs 5 pounds feels heavier. That 20-yard sprint across the yard to grab tools, it just seems longer. Exhaustion happens faster. Simon Murrow is building the new Candlewood Inn Suites on Hall Road. A contractor by trade, he knows how much harder it is to do absolutely everything on a day like today.
You get dehydrated, stuff is heavier. Yes, you slow down a little bit. You need a lot of breaks, take a lot of breaks, drink a lot of fluids, lots of water. Protection, sunscreen, hats, protect your body, yes.
Where's your hat? You're sweating right there.
I know.
Do what you say, not what you do.
I know. I should be.
Try to, keep a shorter work day for sure on a day like today. We try to, make sure that everybody's hydrated, everybody's drinking water, make sure that everybody has water, and, the crews are fully stocked with all that.
Yeah, an interesting juxtaposition with me and my colleague, Tim Pamplin. He's got people who are forced outside into the heat because they don't have power. We've got folks working in the heat because that's just what they do. But this is more than just uncomfortable heat. Physicians say this is dangerous heat. They're concerned about people having heat stroke because our bodies haven't acclimatized, because it's just such a fast heat snap. They're concerned people will be coming into the hospital with heat stroke because they're treating today like it was yesterday, and we need to treat today like it's today. It is hot, dangerously hot, guys.
Yeah, all right, Paula, and that's why on one of the hottest days of the year, it was good to hear for seniors at Riverbend Towers in Detroit. Their air conditioning units are finally working.
Thank goodness, but before they were fixed, some seniors would actually hang out in the common areas because they had air conditioning. Others got creative, put black trash bags over their windows to block out some of the sun. When we spoke to them earlier today, they said they contacted management weeks ago.
We keep hearing the same thing. Our hands are tied. DAC only give us so much to work with, and this and that. So now, okay, if y'all can't help us in management, then let's just take all our problems to DAC.
The AC units have since been fixed. In a statement, the Detroit Housing Commission said about 10 residents told them about cooling issues in their apartments, and an AC contractor was scheduled to come out as soon as possible to make the repairs. Our coverage of the extreme heat continues over on clickondetroit.com. There you can find a growing list of cooling centers, signs of heat-related illness, and even how that heat index works. You can find those links in the story right on the homepage. In other news tonight, the Grand Rapids police officer charged with murder after shooting Patrick Leoya has been fired. Christopher Schur waived his right to a hearing and was dismissed effective last Friday. Schur was a Grand Rapids officer for 7 years. His dismissal was recommended by Police Chief Eric Winstrom after a second-degree murder charge was filed Thursday. Schur had been on leave while state police investigated the shooting, and prosecutor Chris Becker decided whether to pursue those charges.
0.75% in the grand scheme of things doesn't sound like much, but when you're talking about the federal interest rate hike, it's monumental. Today's rate hike, the highest in 28 years, and its effect is going to be felt immediately in a lot of ways. Consumer investigator Hank Winchester here now to explain what it means to your bottom line. Hank.
And Devin, this is huge, historic news that's going to affect almost every American. We're talking about mortgage rates. We're talking about your credit cards, how much you're going to be paying every month. Let's take a look at what happened today and how it will impact you, your family, and your money. The move today in an attempt to control inflation and the high prices we're all paying for almost everything. But short term, the bottom line is you're likely going to pay more for everything.
On average, when the Fed raises rates, we're going to see higher mortgage rates, higher auto loan rates, higher credit card rates, things like that.
Let's take a look at the rate hike impact. This is the largest hike rate since 1994, and it will impact mortgage rates, which will go up, auto loans, credit cards, and adjustable rate mortgages. Now let's dig deeper and take a look at the real hike numbers. For example, a 0.75% increase equals $75 of interest for every $10,000 of debt you have. If you have a $250,000 home with a 30-year fixed mortgage, you'll now pay $3,600 more in interest than you did last year.
The end goal is that the Fed's able to thread the needle, as they say, and try to find a soft landing, where they raise rates enough to cool things off, but not so much that it causes a recession themselves.
Interest rates expected to jump up even higher. It's an attempt to help cool off the very competitive, overpriced housing market here in Metro Detroit and around the country.
I don't see it stopping until you see an uptick in the inventory.
And right now, homes getting multiple offers on the same listing, people paying $50,000, $60,000, even $75,000 over asking price because the inventory is so low. So in regards to real estate, when could we see that bubble pop? Well, insiders predict if interest rates tick up, less people are going to buy. You may see numbers stabilize sometime early next year. We're live here tonight. Hank Winchester, help me, Hank, Local 4.
Yeah, you got it. All right, Hank. Ahead here on NBC Nightly News, Jolene Kent has a look at the pressure many are feeling to buy now or risk paying more later. It's called inflationary psychology, and a lot of us can relate to it. That's coming up here at 6:30, right after Local 4 News at 6. One person is dead after a crash involving a semi on I-75.
This happened this afternoon in the southbound lanes at Schaefer. State police say a gravel hauler hit a pickup truck, then that hit the semi. That crash caused the semi's trailer to come undone and then fall onto a Charger that was on the shoulder. We're told the pickup truck driver died. The driver of the Charger suffered a minor injury.